There we go. Live.
The world's at war. Yeah, it is live. Also, yeah, we're like girls now looking at the screen. The camera's there. We should be looking. If we're looking at the people, it's up there. We don't actually need to look at us this time, apart from to make sure that we are watching, even though no one's watching now. It is very odd, isn't it? I'm gonna try and do this.
Boom.
Look into the lens like it's some sort of big eye.
Look into the lens, baby.
Can I ask you guys a favor? If you're watching, if you hear my sound go a bit weird, let me know, because I've got a loose cable, and my arse has stopped bleeding. It's not. Listen, colonic problems. We're not out of the woods, but we can see the light. I'll get a bit of an itch when I walk. Yeah. But anatomically, I seem all right. And secondly, I'm not bleeding as much.
You don't feel as if you're losing body weight anymore from fucking.
No, if you are, we're getting used to this because we've not done this in person, but we're still on the screen. It's almost like I'm talking to the people on screen.
Yeah.
Kelly, you people have been fucking drinking all day. I haven't. I've been actually. By the way, we're late because my day overran. I had to travel here. It's not that far, but it took me like an hour, I guess. And then do you know what? We got here and thought, I need a beer, and Jamie's been cooking. We've got a curry there.
I've been cooking. We got curries waiting. The wife is making some like side dishes for the curry. I poured Carl a cocktail. And
what's weirding me out? This is like being in Rogan's studio, right? Not to trigger anyone, but it's like I only see this through a little box. I saw that way, right, with that picture, and then I saw this for the polyphone. Yeah. Now I'm here amongst everything. We got the dog.
This picture he's referring to. That was the original backdrop when I was on the. Well, it wasn't the original Last Rites backdrop because it was like coat hangers and shit. Yeah. But this one was quite later on, and then this backdrop for the podathon. But yeah, it's.
Well, is the sound all right, guy? Is the sound for both of us okay? Let us know. I am acting like I often see girls do on podcasts. If there's a monitor, they always look at themselves and flick their hair. I haven't got any fucking hair, but I will flick my tits. I've got to remember to look at you. It's a bit of a different setup here, so we're
getting used to it. I feel like I'm looking at the white dot on the top of the camera, and I'm like, is that what I'm supposed to be looking? This is what Stanhope has to endure now doing his filming for
when you're speaking to like a news, when you see the news people, you think they're looking at each other, they're not. The other person's just looking at a camera in a room.
Yeah.
There's a war. We'll get into the war, but not too much because I've been on it all day. First of all.
Boring war.
The Ukraine, man, those people are tough as fucking nails. The Klitschko's have taken up arms. The president has taken up arms. And this doesn't strike me as bullshit. You see Prince Harry going to war and he's just in a fake war in the desert 50 miles behind. This is real. Yeah. And they're going to die, by the way. They're going to be executed by the Russians in the next week. But they're going, you know what? Fuck you, man.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Like Prince Harry, when he was in with William as well, they were in Afghanistan, but they were in like multi-million-pound fucking helicopters with the ultimate best of the best.
And he was only flying around the training zone. He wasn't going into fucking war.
Training zones. What a fucking.
But there we go. So we're gonna have to get used to this. We're in person for the first time, obviously. Fucking obviously might get a bit weird, and it is weird. With knowing that two members of Jamie's family are in the house listening to us as well. There's one with 4 legs.
And 2 dogs. One got 4 legs. The other one got 2 legs. It's I'm
not saying anything. Listen, and also I'm nearest the door, so if she does come in and start throwing knives, I've got to be ducking.
Yeah, he's got to be ducking like a 12-year-old Ukrainian child in school when the bombs start dropping.
Screaming, man.
Poor fuckers.
I believe ultimately the TikTok and social media war, this is what will win this. The message is getting through that.
Yeah.
Might take years and everyone's going to be slaughtered, but any Ukrainian that I meet forever, even if they're an arsehole, I'm going to buy them a fucking beer. I don't know you, Phil.
I completely agree. Yeah. 100%.
I'm buying you drinks right now. Even if you're in recovery, I'm just going, bitch.
Yeah.
This is time to go down the slide again.
But for a fact, though, it ain't going to be a beer. They're going to be like, yes, I'll take you up on your offer. I'll have top shelf vodka, please. Do you want a Smirnoff, mate? Do you want a house vodka? No. I take Klinskov, a Beskov, a vodka, please.
I want to say earlier
19 quid a shot.
We've got to get used to this dynamic because we've just seen each other on the screen for a year. But I have to say, I like this. I like this a lot. I like being in person because I think we're not waiting for delays and like fucking talking to each other.
I like holding the mic too. It's like usually we got like speakers dragged in like this. Like you said, with the delays. I'm speaking into this mic now. Like, what a dickhead I am. I'm just fucking.
So what we're doing tonight, we're going to do two. We're going to do two. This one might be a bit shorter because we're a bit late. We've got to eat and stuff, but
we'll be back.
We'll be back like within an hour of finishing, and we're gonna get a bit. Well, we might even write a song later. I'll play a couple of chords and write a song about getting free MacBooks.
Yes, MacBooks.
Yes, not free. I mean, for our labour.
Yeah,
I mean, in 1 week, I think we put 60 hours in for something. We saw no return.
Yeah. Zero return.
That reminds me, got a message, Andres, because I can't Venmo. I'm not putting any more in that cancer fund. It's just going on insurance. I want to give him money.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can ship stickers, but I can't Venmo from it. We can Cash App. We can Cash App and PayPal though.
Oh, sure.
So if he's got one of them, he's probably got PayPal.
Yeah.
I'll give him a couple of quid.
Give him some money for weed.
Just
so, Andres, we are not going to contribute further to the GoFundMe page because that's for your cancer treatment.
Done. And we think
so...
your daughter's shifting some of that off the top.
Yeah.
We think your daughter's the equivalent of a Russian oligarch, just shaving some of that off of society.
She's
you
like
need drugs, man.
She's like Sir Captain Tom Moore's daughter because she was doing the same thing, wasn't she? Allegedly, wasn't
Probably.
She like shifting?
Well, listen, it's a bit of a bit that I do, but Captain Tom, if you want to Google him. He got hero and everything, but he wasn't doing full lengths of that garden.
Was he a hero though?
No.
Or was he a war criminal?
He had all their medals, and it go, but if you're not even doing full lengths of that garden, I'm sure you were killing Nazis, but after lunch probably.
Yeah, after
lunch.
Me,
when I get a task to do, I go, I'll do it for you, probably later, and then I won't. I shirked so many life responsibilities today. I had missed meetings, everything just to get here. I was like, do you know what? I'm having a shit in public when I should be on a train. Everything else is just going to get blown up. I did nothing. Yeah. I ate some food. I went out and got a Greg's for breakfast.
Nice.
That's how lazy I was.
What did you get? Greg's
I just
breakfast?
got a sausage and bacon roll with brown sauce.
Okay. The £3 meal deal thing. Yeah. Okay.
You know what it was? Yesterday I forgot to eat, and I realized I had such shit food in the house at 11 p.m. I was like, I haven't got anything, or I ate shit, or I ordered midnight pizza, which I nearly did.
That's the best.
But I thought, you know what? I'll have the shits today. If I go out in the morning, I just literally woke up this morning, did some war stuff, and then went to Greg's.
War shit, Greg's.
I saw a TikTok of an American girl. She's like, "Oh my god, you gotta check out this breakfast place, man. It's like GRX. We go to GRX every morning." And someone comes up to her and goes, "No, so it's Greg's."
Greg's in his lab, but it's not even it's not even. It doesn't have any fucking apostrophes in there.
That's why 9/11 happened, stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's why they went these people.
Yeah, these fucking GREGs. No, if it was like an apostrophe, I'd be okay. I get where you're coming from. That was me.
We had light over there. I think the line's
give
fine.
Me a sec.
Try and fix it. Don't try and fix it. I think it's all good. Yeah. Who have we got in it? Kevin. Hey, I remembered your name. I didn't have to go through the what's the frequency, Kenneth, and then replace it. I know I say it every time, but because that's how my brain works. For the next 40 years, that's how I'll remember you. I'll have to sing that song. I have to sing and talk to myself 24 hours a day about everything.
Wasn't there like a strike on YouTube for that though? Because we were singing fucking REM.
No, do you know what?
It was
I put in an intro song that's supposed to be royalty free.
Oh, okay. Right. Because I remember you saying we was doing what's the frequency, Kenneth, for Kev.
Ken, which mic is it? The sound coming through this one, or is it just how it looks? The sound, is it quiet? Let me know. That one should be fine. This one has had historic problems.
If needs be, we can just plug the USB in the middle and we can just go for it.
Mixer here, so I can turn shit up. Is it going in and out of actually producing sound? Fuck me in the ass.
Fuck me in the rape biscuit, baby. Cock.
Anyway, there we go.
Should we just plug the USB?
We might have to change in a bit. Is it still being an actual? Is it still being an actual cunt though?
Let's do it.
Static Central. Oh my god.
You keep the guests.
But this one's fine. There we go. Isn't it? Nice. Unbelievable. I don't know if it's the mic or the cable. Fuck. I'll have to buy. I'll buy one of each, and I'll never know what was the problem was. We are gonna change mics right now. It'll be this one Give us 1 second of silence. You entertain yourselves. There we go. What about this? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Yeah, no, it's issues with Carl and Jamie. This is. Oh, it's coming out the fucking stream. Perfect, isn't it? What does that sound like? What does that sound like from here? Fine. Unbelievable, unbelievable professionalism. Do you know what? If you don't like it, you go fuck yourself. What about that? It's time to start getting confident with stuff.
Yeah.
Don't like it? Go fuck yourself.
The lorry is. We're gonna be.
But we're gonna be like Jason Donovan and Kylie Minogue. It'll be like what was their song?
Oh, the fuck.
No, that's something else.
What do they do? Actually, that's a good. I know what song it is, but
we can't play it. Don't play it.
No, Jason Donovan, Kylie. As soon as we see the title of the song, we'd be like,
Not everything but you, or everything with you, or up your ass, or in your eyes. Come in my ear.
Come up my fucking shit tank.
Come up my. Cut my cancerous tit off and come on the scar.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of us did get put in the bucket, didn't it?
Oh, did it?
Kylie Minogue. Yeah.
Shit, really? Yeah.
She had a tit off a couple years ago.
You wanna fuck my sister Danny, but no so bad. But you wanna
put it in my stoma. I wonder what this sounds like to other people living in the South. I don't think it sounds right. They're going, oh, he's playing. He's out in the shed. He's out in the shed playing.
And song. I'm really having a hard time.
I think it's something like everything but you, or everything.
Yeah. Especially for
you. There we go.
That's the one. We got the next. Ready? Especially for you. I want to die of AIDS because Jason Donovan raped me on the beach.
Especially for, let's have a drink for the Klitschko's, for Zelensky.
For
everyone.
Yeah.
Drinks.
Not Putin, because he's a dickhead. Do you really think Putin rode a bear? Or was that like bad?
I rode his mother. I rode his mama.
Oh no, you didn't.
I went to Salisbury when he assassinated the Russian guy in England. I went to his house. I went to the entire tour.
Drag that table over for your drinks from. It's a spare one down there.
Where the spot? I'll get it in a sec. Where the spies went and everything, and I got COVID that day. So that's a win. I went to another choc door. Novichok tour and got COVID. Probably I didn't do a test. There wasn't one then. It was early
tests.
on. So yeah, but this is a challenge to Putin now. I'm calling you a pussy that looks like a bollock. Yeah. Send your agents out to kill me, you funny. And if you do, probably get more views than this. I'll give him the password and he'll be famous.
Yeah, job fucking done. Right. Job's a good one. And do you know what? On that note as well, Putin looks like he was born like 6 months early. He got that decrepit little hand. He's got that crunched up little face, almost like dwarfism-esque kind of bollocks. Do you know him? He might ride a bear, but that bear was probably heavy sedated on Novichok.
I probably, if all you had was a slight. Do you remember that orangutan they were shaving it and selling it as a prostitute?
Clyde.
Well, it was in. Do you remember it? Was it in Asia somewhere? They were shaving it and it was chained up, and locals would come and fuck it every day. Yeah, there's pictures. It's wild.
Wow, can I see some porn up?
They were shaving it daily and just letting locals come and fuck this poor orangutan. Yeah, no, it's real. They were putting makeup on it and stuff.
I believe it, but fucking shit, man. Lipstick on orangutan. That's fucking incredible. But come on to this. Did you think this orangutan actually got this thing like I'm being raped, or was it just like
stuff like?
Holy fuck! Lipstick on an orangutan.
Stuff happens, right? Let's look at Simeon's comments there. Oh, Christina, it's because we're late. This bitch showed up.
Yeah.
Christina, I mean, bitch, with all due respect.
No, what is you talk about orangutans getting raped in Southeast Asia, and then she's there, animal cruelty
trouble shit. And well, the first fucking typo comes out, but there we go. Welcome to you, though. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
To the left, exactly. That's what my mother said. Aren't we so much better in person? We'll have to do something with that because I've got to move in.
Yeah, it's a gift. You jumping in? I'm gonna kill my neighbor. Right. I'm gonna basically claim squatters' rights in their house, and then Carl can move in there, and we can just podcast up in the loft. We'll do a joint huge loft together. That's the plan.
What? This sounds a bit serious. She was trying to turn her head away and the creeps kept turning it back. I don't know. I can't get into anything serious right now. We've covered war all day. We haven't on here, but I've had enough now. I thought we'd talk about it, but Klitschko's, that's it.
Klitschko's, Klitschko. One of the Klitschko brothers, didn't he? He fucking was Nashville.
Hayden Panettiere. Yeah. He's like this, and she's up to his fucking knees. My God, she would have absolutely got.
His dick is probably like a.
It would have been coming out with her throat.
Oh, mate, yeah.
But fair play to her for being able to take it there.
Yeah, good for her. Yeah.
Hero. She's actually a hero.
She's a hero, and she looks like she could take a good cock. She got an epic fucking body. She's got great tits.
Are they still together, or did they?
End? I don't know. Maybe
hopefully she's not getting. She's currently not getting shelled. Maybe she was pro-Russian.
Yeah, maybe she's pro-Russian, and he's obviously a Ukrainian. We're different, baby.
We've been drinking Polish beer tonight, and it's as close as Ukraine as we can get.
Yeah, right.
So we stand with Ukraine by drinking Polish beer.
Polish beer, yeah.
Talking absolute shit.
Yes, that's the way fucking forward. But yeah, the Klitschko brothers, they don't even need bulletproof vests.
No. What I hope is that because let's face it, they're gonna die. But when it comes to the end, I hope they run out of bullets. The Russians come in the room, they're gonna get assassinated, and they just drop, and then they just start knocking these 17-year-old Russian conscripts out, just like bam, 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 bam. They're gonna eventually get their head cut off or something, but it's gonna be an epic end. They should TikTok it.
I agree. They should definitely fucking TikTok.
And even if Russia now rules Ukraine for 10 years, they probably will. They should build 50-foot Klitschko statues in Vegas.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
In Vegas, just like with the Rambo guns.
Just the Rambo guns. I reckon the end of it with Ukraine, the Klitschko brothers, is going to be like the end of Predator, where the Predator has respect for Arnie Schwarzenegger's character, and he just takes his armor off. He's like, this fucking
a Chechen soldier has just been parachuted in, and one of the Klitschko's just covered in mud. He's like, you ugly son of a bitch.
You ugly son of a bitch. Yeah. And he's going to end like Predator style, and then the Russian is going to take his armor off.
It's going to go right. He deserves like a duel.
Yeah, he deserves a fucking battle. But this is like Putin's best bodyguard.
It's the hardest Chechen that he kidnapped to make grow a beard that he's parachuted in, and it's just him versus Klitschko at the end. Imagine if they did a pay-per-view on that, like a boxing, that would just go wild.
But why wouldn't you do a pay-per-view on that? It should be we get Rogan to fucking do the commentary on it.
Yeah. It'll go through the roof because Rogan's brilliant.
Because Rogan's the best. He's a trigger. Trigger. He's like
stop being obsessed with people you don't like or do like. If you're obsessed with if you're too obsessed with something you do like, it's weird. And if you're too obsessed with something you don't like, that's weird too. If I don't like someone, guess what? I don't think about them.
I don't talk to them.
It doesn't even enter my fucking mind.
Unless it's a danger wank and you picture that person getting raped.
Sometimes I masturbate.
Yeah, in getting shelled to death in Ukraine and they're getting gang fucked by Russian fucking insurgents.
We have to be talking to Inman soon, I think.
Inman, we could do it. Yeah, be class.
So yeah, next
Ukraine.
I don't know why I looked at my watch. That didn't help me at all. I didn't look at the date. I just went, it's about next Thursday.
Yeah. It's like Doctor Who. Oh, it's next Thursday now. What? You fucking what?
Next Thursday we've got the first of Dykes and Mann, and we will be getting Inman on one of those. I reckon the 3rd or 4th episode. Yeah. But then he's going to come on the last rites as well. We haven't even asked him. We're just telling him right now that's what's happening. So you're going to be seeing a whole host of interesting guests coming on here over the next few months. We've got to get a plan together. It's going to be weird. I'm not going to say what I'm doing, but I'm going to be bouncing around to different locations for a couple of months.
Car's on the prowl, baby. He's
on the prowl, so I'll be looking for refuge. If anyone wants to start a GoFundMe for me and get me a home, but I will be on a beach for a bit. I'll be zipping around and I'll be podcasting from all corners of the fucking globe except Ukraine. There's a war.
Podcasting like a motherfucker, but maybe Ukraine's the place to go to get like viewers and subscribers. Like TikTokers will go to these weird places and get a lot of subscriptions and viewers. Maybe you go into Ukraine to do a podcast would be a good thing. I don't know.
Like, also, can you always just let us know if I'm back here and talking and it's too quiet? Let me know as well. But it's just because it feels a bit weird when I'm always like this, leaning in for the kill,
like a lion, baby. Go fun yourself.
Your accents are thicker together. No, you're just thick on your own. Need to say tall. I don't know. You don't know because it's just to be my belly in the camera, and you don't want to see that. It'll undo all. There's not even anything here. I don't know he's tall. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know stuff like that. Yeah. Like, are we just people?
We are like the Kalinchko brothers. We are like one. We are united, and that's what we are.
Just kid. Hey, listen. It might end up like that. At the end of the second stream, it might end up. Yeah, it's gonna go fund yourself. Give me a fucking MacBook, you bastard. Is this Kelly's PIN number again? National security number. That's it, number. Motherfucker. Just in 100 chat rooms at once, just telling everyone she loves them. I don't know. I'd do the same, to be honest. I'd just tell everyone I love them.
We can do a fucking too, yeah.
I reckon the dog though has got a whole town, like I said earlier, a whole town in Long Island where it's just bald kids walking around. There's like 50 bald kids from the 70s.
Yeah, glued on fake mustaches from their hair.
And one day they're gonna get a Facebook group and hire a band for a gig.
Yeah,
and then he's gonna walk on stage and it's gonna be like Papa,
like a cult, like a massive cult. Me papa. And he's just gonna walk on like a evangelicist fucking preacher and just be like, fucking yes.
You know what it is when we're together? It's easy just to talk because like we're just looking at the screen and waiting, and there's a delay on my Wi-Fi and a delay on yours. I'm never leaving. Yeah, got to tell her. I'll pay rent.
No, it's fine. You pay rent.
I'll sleep on the couch.
Well, there's the black market needs kidneys, so I got 2 kids. I can sell an organ each month, and then we can get a lot of money from that one. Yeah. Harvest bits off. It's fine. I'm sure we can harvest my kids' organs. Mine are worth shit.
Do you remember the Harvest Festival? Did you have that here?
You had to bring cans of fucking beans. And
I went to a Church of England school where they let me do blackface and gave me a prize. It's true. I'll show you photos. I don't give a shit.
It is true. It is true.
God did it, not me. Yeah. And then I won a prize for that. But at that school, we had to celebrate the Harvest Festival. Yeah. We had to bring in like wheat and then oranges.
Yeah. Canned food.
I can't even remember if we ate it. We just put it in baskets. Yeah. I don't know where it went. Did God eat it?
Yeah. Well, we had a thing where we was told what it was going to be. We was told you have to bring in fucking canned foods and vegetables and whatever the fuck it was. And then told that it was going to be for elderly people. So we had this big.
It was I don't remember.
And they would come into the school, these elderly people, and pick they like a food
those
bag.
Fucking bastards. Those old fuck.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like a food bank,
like
for like, you know, they felt privileged. They felt like they were entitled to
your grandparents
it.
that used to say, "Oh, I was in a war." You fucking liar! I don't even believe Hitler was. I don't believe the Second World War happened. Did we do the disclaimer? This is all a script written by Brett Brock at Husky Boyo. Is where complaints go online. Take him out, report him.
Yeah. And signed off by who?
Well, he's gigging with Sam Tripoli, who's a QAnon guy.
Yeah, and also signed off by Matt Apple as well.
Yeah,
is Sam Tripoli a Q guy?
Oh, he's big in the conspiracy theories.
I was
deep in the conspiracy even 4 or 5 years ago, and when he set up his Tinfoil Hat podcast, I was well into. Then he went down. I still got a lot of love for Sam Tripoli. When I first went into the Comedy Store, I got into the OR. And they let me in for free. It was like 1 in the morning. And as I got in, Tripoli was just finishing screaming at the audience for not being into it.
Yeah.
Then, fuck you! And then he just put the mic in and left. So I never saw him. But
kick it off because they weren't into his jokes or kick it
off? Yeah, at 1 a.m. there were like 20 people in there and he was just fucking laying. He goes, "You fucking asshole." Can we just bring up though? Jamie did a gig the other night, and I've seen some footage, and he threatened to beat in the skulls and rape the audience because they were being too noisy. Phenomenal.
They were being exceptionally loud.
Phenomenal.
I was told they'd be there for like for 7, so I got there a little bit beforehand. But what happened was there was a really loud, rowdy audience, and my boy Tommy Smith was fucking
first block
emceeing the
it's just one of those bot things.
Oh, okay. My boy Tommy Smith was emceeing his first comedy night, and he fucking ripped the hecklers to shit. The landlady of the pub ripped them the fucking shit. Also, she done a great job. She told them who was fucking boss.
So I when I got to the town today, completely, the pub was right there, and I was like, "Oh, that's the place." And listen, let me tell you this. You know when you walk past the place,
4 this afternoon,
4 p.m. on a Friday, the fucking animal going into this place and coming out with 3 teeth and 6 eyes. And you did a gig there. Oh my god!
Beasts.
But guess what? I asked Tommy for a spot. So hopefully I'll be able to get one before I go away.
He did say next time he's going to change the venue.
Oh,
so it'll be in Caerphilly, but it'll be a more friendly-ish gig. But I literally, I was like the 7th comic on, and I had a few drinks by that time, and I had a fucking guts full of these pigs, and I just literally went up, grabbed the mic, son, and fucking told him I will rape you with this, and I'll fucking kill you.
He did threaten to rape the audience.
I had a standing ovation by a group of rowdy guys in the corner. They stood up like, "Oh, fair play, man." So that was good. So the people I was threatening to kill and rape, they were like, "Oh."
Yeah, I've had 2 gigs where I've been on later, and the first bunch of comics getting so much shit. I've been ramping myself up, going, "Am I going to have to have a fight? What's going on?" And then I've gone up and they've been fine, but I've come out with so much fucking attitude, and they're like, "Oh no, we're just watching comedy now." I was like,
Tommy's going to do more of them gigs in Caerphilly. He might change a slight venue in the pub, but you got to come down to him. There we go. Class.
Kevin, Tripoli wore the pube bid from Ice Fizz pubes, who losing a bet. Also, there's a Legion of Skanks where they put. Now, Irish Fear is a Jew, and his parents were in the Holocaust. The Holocaust, am I right? The Holocaust. Yeah, I'm mixing up with the Holocaust venue. They made him when he lost the bet wear a Hitler moustache made of pubes. So they put a Jewish guy with a Hitler tash made of like a mixture of the rest of the Legion of Skanks pube. Nice. One of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen, and I'm glad that's on the internet. And FCC, suck my fucking ringer. That stuff has to be allowed on the internet, right?
At the end of the day, not only that, but Netflix commissioned a fucking program with Jeff Ross, historical roasts, and they had.
Isn't he a historical rapist?
Yeah, allegedly. And Gilbert Gottfried come up on one as Hitler, as Adolf Hitler. It was the roast of Anne Frank. So it's like. It was amazing.
Do you know what? I remember that coming out and I never watched it. It was good.
It's some good fucking ones.
Jeremiah Watkins, I don't know if you know who he is, but he was breaking into the industry when that come out. He's very good. I've seen him live at the Comedy Store as well. He's very clean. He's a religious guy, but he's very funny. He's actually one of the wave on the roast battles and was in the band on Kill Tony years ago.
Right.
But they've kind of left now. But yeah, he was in that. So I've been meaning to watch that for like 3 or 4 years since it come out. But I'll probably off Netflix now, is it? But
it's some fucking good. No, so I watched one a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, in fact, I a couple of weeks ago I got my daughter to watch the roast of Anne Frank. It was hilarious. Gilbert Godfrey comes out as
I love
Hitler,
Godfrey.
and he just walks out, little Annie Frank.
His brain is turning to piddle slowly, but he's a classic, one of the proper guys of comedy.
Don't give a fuck, does he? He's proper like just fucking spew out there. And he's filthy, vulgar, but he's just like, yeah.
You got to be like that. Another person I want to see live is Attell. But he does not give a fuck about money. He lives in a tiny little apartment. He doesn't tour. Doesn't do specials unless he's forced to.
Yeah.
Flip phone, just smokes, doesn't even drink anymore, and just writes jokes. Jokes.
Writes jokes and smokes. That's a good name for his next stand-up special.
Yeah, if you go to the Comedy Cellar in New York, he's always just out the front smoking.
The Cellar, yeah.
But I'll go. But apparently that's changed a bit. But when I come out to see Napster, I'm going to go to the stand because that's coming up now.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the Skanks do their stuff now. But it's coming up with a lot of good young comics and stand up New York as well, I think.
Right.
And then I'll go to the Cellar just because it's the big club, but it's mostly probably full of Chinese tourists most of the time. You know what I mean? Go, what's going on?
Ukrainian refugees.
Hopefully, I hope so. Give them a job and a hand job. Wank
off
off a Ukrainian man. If you guys meet a Ukrainian man, listen, Americans, you're all pussies compared to Ukrainians, right? All of you.
Big time.
If you ever meet a Ukrainian man, give him a hand job.
Yeah.
If he likes it, just go, do you like this?
Subway.
Wank him off.
In Subway, just fucking plow his dick.
Yeah. And that's it. That's all you need to do.
Especially if he's at the front of the queue and they say, what meat sauce do you want? And if he says mayo, just fucking choose that opportunity.
Do you want to say mayo?
Mayo. Just give that Ukrainian guy a full hand blast in the queue of Subway. He will respect that shit. I will respect him too.
It's so nice to be drinking. Do you know what? I've been a pussy. I haven't drunk really.
You're used to your health.
I haven't drank since the 50th episode, but I had those 3 whiskeys on the Saturday, whenever it was.
Yeah.
And I haven't drunk 2.5 weeks. That's insane.
Yeah,
tonight, we're going to kill someone. We're going to drink these drinks and we're going to kill Jamie's neighbours, even though they've done nothing.
Well, I don't know. There's one neighbour.
The one.
They're fine. They're family.
That side.
They're family. Yeah.
Listen, I reckon drunk, we could just dress up as Ukrainian soldiers and pretend they're Russians and just go and cut their fucking heads off in their beds.
Yeah.
That's a joke, YouTube. It is written by Brett Brock. That's Brett Brock at Husky Boyo. Supports Hamtra, please, Matt.
Yes. And produced by Matt Napo.
Yeah. So we are absolved of all responsibility, right?
I completely agree. Yeah. And also as well, when we talk about Matt Napo, the other guy I heard was a right piece of shit we need to stay away from. Nate Kelp.
Nate Kelp, yeah.
Also
guy. Problematic, I'd say. That's how you describe him these days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Problematic.
Nate Kelp's a piece of shit. He used to be okay, but then he got into some bad stuff back in the day. I can't disclose what, but he's got a lot of money.
We're missing so many comments, and I'm really sorry, but there is a lot going on, and we're having such a nice time staring at each other's eyes a couple of days. He's a savage, and he's a comedian's comedian, and he's very important. I've seen him live a couple of times. I've shaken his hand. I've smoked weed with him, and he's a very, very, very nice man. And it's such a shame that when he got cancelled for writing that Kobe tweet, he spent 3 years preparing a Jew special that was just a whole special about Jews. I saw it in London. It was fucking phenomenal.
Nice.
And then he got cancelled because of a tweet. Oh my god!
It was like a video tweet. It was like a video thing he put on Twitter, wasn't he? He was filming himself.
He doubled down with that. Those jokes about Kobe dying.
Right.
I remember going up at the rocking chair, and George Whitby did it in Bristol.
Right.
We had jokes about Kobe dying the day he died, and we were doing them on stage as well.
Yeah.
Because he seemed like a really bad guy, and his daughter probably a real bad kid.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I mean, your father's a rapist, your daughter's a rapist. It's simple as that.
When they say chopper, they're not just talking about the thing he's driving in. He was a chopper.
He was a chopper,
obviously the script is written by Brett Brock, produced by Nat Napo and Company.
I did a fucking Kobe Bryant joke the day he died. I was on the bus. In fact, it was the night before the same night I had a gig in Last Rites in the rocking chair. And I did a Kobe Bryant.
I think we must have both. Yeah. I think I was I was hosting it. I would have done one. You would have done one.
Yeah,
that's right. There were a couple coming out.
It was like LeBron James because Kobe Bryant was like obviously he died or whatever. But when Kobe Bryant died, they said fucking that BBC News, they said LeBron James had died. Oh,
they mixed the racists, them up. Of course they did. And they had a picture of
LeBron James. So I said, how do we get the two mixed up? Yeah, they both play
basketball.
How do you
think? They just Googled black guy.
Black guy, yeah. I was like, how can they have the two mixed up? You know, they both play basketball, but as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, fucking LeBron James haven't raped anyone. It's hard to get them mixed up.
Oh, my.
It's fucking insane.
Wild stuff. But I was trying to think what my fucking joke was, and it was all right as well. Anyway. So I think George was, I don't misjudge, but if something like if they had crashed into the sea, it would have been quite the dunk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like it.
Anyway.
Anyway,
fuck them, they're dead.
Dead.
And also, is basketball really a sport?
Yeah.
It's just tall guys doing this.
Balls.
Right?
Balls and shit. Yeah. Unless they're using their feet to the sport, surely.
Yeah, surely.
I mean,
although I did watch that Jordan documentary, and I have to say,
I didn't fucking.
I was like,
you've got to watch
I have to say, I used to watch basketball when I was a kid, but it made me respect it a lot more when you actually see
the finer details
and him as a person, like an absolute winner. The fucking psychological shit he would do to other people. I love that kind of shit. I love narcissistic, successful people.
What was it called again? It's on Netflix, like a 10-part thing, wasn't it, or something?
I was going to say. I was going to say something that could have actually gone.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to text. I'm going to show Jamie by text.
What
I was going to. No, I just said
it. He's going to be honest. He's going to be true to himself.
I think it's going to be called that, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
That's never going out there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Say what you want to a limit, and if you really can't, write it down and show someone.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. But I don't think he played golf though, so that joke goes flat.
That is true. All right, let's see if there were any Kobe fans in the chat.
Text him because I can't see it. Yeah.
That whole drugging thing was so complicated. So Ari drugged Bert Kreischer with ecstasy when his kids were home.
I can't read this.
And they never put the podcast out. Big J Okerson. So here's what happened with that. It was such a brilliant episode. Go and find it, or I'll post it somewhere. They had this core of Ari about drugging someone. During that, they convinced Joe DeRosa to hide in a cupboard in the Stand Comedy Club for 2 hours or something, sweating while this whole show was going on.
Right.
Or maybe I'm getting the shows mixed up. But they were gonna dose Ari with acid on the sly, live on the podcast, right, to get him back.
Fuck,
But he noticed because he saw something float in his drink. But what he was doing as he was drinking his drink, he was pretending to be high, and he's like, "Oh man!" And then the rest of them were going, "Oh my God, he's high. We've got him."
Yeah.
And then at the end, he stood up and goes, "You think I was high? I saw it." And he had swapped the beer because Shane Gillis told him what they were doing. He ratted. He swapped the beer, and they replayed it. When Big J looked around, he'd noticed, swapped it, knew what they were doing, and Big J drank the one with acid, and then was so fucking angry at everyone else. But weirdly,
hilarious.
Jay Okerson is one of those people that doesn't get high from psychedelics, so he just felt weird for 14 hours. He didn't trip. But it was they're all fucking drugging each other. It's wild. And then at Skankfest in Houston, I think, Kim Congdon, I don't know if you know who she is.
No.
A little Puerto Rican, good comic. Sucked off Lucy Gomez to get ahead.
Why wouldn't you?
At the roast,
she
put acid in Ari's drink. They did a roast of Lucy Gomez, so it was like full complete dodecahedron of dosing each other. Absolutely phenomenal. And I do encourage drugging people's drinks.
It's got to be done,
If YouTube are watching, that is a joke written by Brett Brooks, endorsed by Matt Napper and Kelp Nate. So all complaints.
Yeah, sorry. That's fucking hilarious. Imagine being on a live pod stream and just fucking like figuring out who's the fucking one. Just
Donald Duck is fucking coming out of the.
What the fuck?
I'm into it.
How can you not get fucking high off acid?
So, some people just don't. The chemistry, whatever, just doesn't fucking hit it.
People react differently.
That's right. That's right,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Just have a couple of drinks and they go off their fucking heads and shit. But
No, you're not. God, was that? Yeah, Shane in it. That's right. Yeah, I might misremember some of it, but I will try and find that episode. There's probably on YouTube as well. I do pay for their paywall because I think it's worth having. That's right. But has that podcast? Yeah, he should. And do you know what? He will, and he'll charge $5 for it or something. It will. It's still there. And all it is, apparently, Ari said it was just a 5-hour podcast with Bert slowly realizing he'd been dosed, but just being really happy about it until he realized. Nice. And he had to fly that day and stuff. But it was, I would, I fully recommend drugging people. No, we gave each other an awkward. We're British. Hey, Americans hug each other and give each other gifts. We're British. We went, right, how you doing? I've seen this over 6 months. Just a bit of that. I went in looking down at my feet. Because I'm socially anxious, and I went, and then his dog bit me on the hand, and then I was like, he's like, come in, and I was like, I don't know how to. I came in, they gave me a beer. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly how it happened. We're awkward.
Dog jumped. He didn't bite him. He played biting, but I gave him a little fucking beer, and then he was good.
But the dog is fine with me now.
He's fine.
That's how I manipulate all dogs, you know?
Yeah. That's his thing. He walks in, he's like, he wants to play with people, and that's the same as Matt Napple. That dog.
You walk in, he wants to play with you, wank you off,
yeah.
Put you in a roller carpet and throw you in the sea.
Yeah, burn you before you go in the sea, though, because he likes flesh, the smell of burning flesh, the pig, which I also like too. It's fun. It's fun, baby.
So the studio looks half professional with that, but I'm not using it. I like it.
Yeah, it's cool. It looks fucking good. I like the way it looks. It's fucking class.
Nice.
One thing that's freaking me out is the fisheye lens. It's like, whoa.
Do you know what?
My background's
it's not normally fisheye, so it must be the software that works in here that not on mine that's done that. So for the second episode, I'm going to spend 5 minutes. I'm going to try and tweak stuff. But who cares, right?
Who cares?
Actually, at least 2 of you haven't you been drinking since 9 a.m., 7 a.m., some of you?
Yeah. Always drink
coffee with the dog, right?
Kelly and,
what's the frequency? Kevin.
Oh, Kev. Kev, yeah. I didn't listen to the dog this morning because I'm scum, but Carl was telling me that
listen to a bit.
Pigs were fucking drinking.
I listened to the first bit, but as I was listening, I put it on my phone and I was watching and texting until I got into because I made a Putin I'm Putin's father video.
Oh yeah,
which they play.
I watched half and then there was a lot of shit going on. But
I sent it 10 minutes before. I sent it. I literally recorded it and sent it 10 minutes before Coffee the Dog's Fair Play from playing it. So it's not your fault.
Dog.
Coffee with a
I sent the dog a video as well from Ukraine. BBC
video of my big Ukrainian dick.
That earlier, the bastards. It's like I was a BBC correspondent. David McFucking.
Get on it tomorrow. You don't want to be behind the news because Sky News, BBC News will absolutely. Oh, you have got literally. Trump was right, by the way. Fake news, right? CNN, N-word. Fox.
N-word. Yeah. Like Morse code.
Fake news, dude. And also, Shane Gillis was right. Trump was funny.
Yeah, he was funny. Trump was funny, yeah. If he wasn't the leader of the free world, he would have been.
If you just look at him, you just look at him as a road comic, that was, like I said earlier, a road comic that was working the room, brilliant.
Yeah.
You might not like it, but he's doing it and selling tickets.
But he's getting the feels of the room. He's figuring out what I swap, what can I say, what can I get away with.
His glasses.
This works. Yeah. And he's like, hey, he pulls the information in. In fact, Trump was a fake president. He wasn't really a president. He was just there. Well, he was a game show host, basically. It's what he is.
And now they should not get into politics too much. Now there's just a dead man in charge.
He's just fucking...
We're gonna put sanctions on.
Joe Biden.
Kyle Donegan does a great
Joe Biden.
But he did a great Trump as well. He's like completely like not political. He did a great Trump, and he was fucking
kids.
He was fucking Kylie Jenner. Not Kylie Jenner. Bruce Jenner. Whatever the fucking what's the name? What's the name of Caitlyn Jenner? I don't mean a dead name, dude. That's how we get cancelled.
Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner.
She's legal now, though. It's fine.
But you can't say Bruce. Caitlyn and Trump, there were great videos, and now his Biden ones are great. He's just sleepy with hair. It's like, you fucking touch me on the knee. He's unbelievable. What's going on?
The thing I sent you, the character or thing. Oh my god, it's fucking insane. It's literally insane. It makes no sense
No.
whatsoever.
What is it?
Watch this now. It's Joe Biden. There's a cartoon thing.
I don't think we can play stuff in here.
I know. I'll show it to you.
No, but that'll be weird, and they might hear the sound though. No, we can't. Stop it. We can't. No, YouTube's such a cunt. It will find the audio. That's fine. What's up, me? By the way, guys, I'm not getting into politics because you know what? I don't give a fuck. Because if you're an adult and you care about politics, do something. Make yourself busy. Do something. Get up, eat your breakfast, earn some money, go home, hit the kids. You know.
Kick a dog in the side.
Put your KKK robe on. Go and do what you need to do.
Yeah, do it.
But go and live your life, because guess what? You're gonna get cancer. You are going to get cancer, and if you don't,
Chernobyl being taken over now by the Russians.
If you don't get cancer, you're gonna have a heart attack, and if you don't, you're gonna get run over by a fucking bus, or stabbed in the neck by your wife. For no reason other than that she now wants to fuck the tennis coach.
Yeah,
that's the option. Or the love of your life is gonna die. And for the next 25 years, you're going to sadly buy shopping and food, and then you're going to die alone and sad. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything.
Yeah, but that's if you're white. If you're black, you've got less chances because you're going to get shot in the back by a police officer or have someone's knee on your fucking neck for like 8 minutes.
Where did that come from? Yeah. Where did that come from?
White privilege.
Barack Obama had white privilege, though.
Yeah,
let's mess him out. He was basically a white guy.
You like drones?
That wasn't anything that should be a problem for anyone. What I just said there
shouldn't be.
All right.
I'm just saying, black people get less options.
But now you make me look bad if I disagree with you. I'll just go. Yeah. Actually, here's what I'm going to say to that.
Yeah.
Ukraine. We like Ukrainian sausage here.
Big, huge
Ukrainian sausage. We slapped the 17-year-old conscripts in the face, eh?
Yeah. You come over here and put me on my neck, I'll break your dick off, bitch. Hell yeah, motherfuckers.
These drinks are great. These glasses are nice. They're nice and heavy. You know these whiskey glasses that I drink out of? They look good, but they're light. Do you know what I mean? They're light. Yeah. These are heavy. If Russia broke through that window right now, or the police, after what I've just said, I could probably hit one over the head with this and it would brain one of them while the others get me. I'll be able to take one out like, they'll fall into the drums, the guitar.
It's heavy, I could throw it and launch at their fucking skulls. It's a good heavyweight glass.
It's something I've noticed here, right? From watching stuff back, I've been saying hairs when I mean here is. Here's right. Here's the thing. When the dog played that chip, here's the thing. Hairs. When did I start saying it like that? Because I've never said that. I've never said that my whole fucking life.
Hairs. People from the thing, right?
Hairs. Well, no, I grew up like saying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and my whole family are like that. Because they're scum. They're working class scum.
You live down the road from the Queen, so it's like fucking.
But I had some social mobility, and I got some education in my goddamn 20s. So I had to pronounce words a bit better. But now I go in between it all because I'm psychotic.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at the comments in case you call me racist. But I'm like, I just keep changing my accent. But I notice hairs. Now I've got to train myself to say here's
the thing.
Here. Yeah. But then that's here's the thing. Hairs. But now I don't know what I was going to say to that. But as I was saying it, I was like, here is the thing.
Well, I can feed off that because I know what you mean. Because where I am from, where I live, people always say, here's the problem, but here's the problem.
Okay,
and I'm like, here's the problem. And I make a conscious effort to always say,
we got another on the block. All this weird. I think this is Putin trying to cyber attack me. The bollock-headed pussy.
Which one is this?
It might be one of Zoop Skillet's accounts.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Yeah. Ban the bots, baby. Ban the bots. But yeah, people over here say, "Oh, I hear what you're saying. No, you hear what I'm saying."
Caddy, don't come slagging your boyfriend off the internet because when he finds it, he might decapitate. And I fucking would as well. If I found out you're talking shit about me on the internet,
I'd be fucking throat, bitch.
Well, no, we're not gonna. That's not stuff we said on the internet.
Allegedly.
That was a comedy skit written by Brett Brock, endorsed by Matt Napo and at Kelp Nate on Twitter. At MindDog TV, cancel that. You said once, right?
Exactly
Unbelievable. I'll get you through it, bitch. No, but I would, at least think about getting the baseball bat out. Isn't it better when we're in person because we're going to egg each other on until the god of YouTube literally annexes this house like Putin did Ukraine? The shells will drop, and a big YouTube thumbs down will just stab us both in the fucking skull live on air. I think that's what they want to do with the algorithms. They want to rape us.
They rape us with a big giant
thumb down.
But the thumb has been injected with HIV, so it's going to thumb us in the head. Yeah. And if we don't die straight away, we'll
Twitch. This isn't going to Facebook tonight, because it can be asked.
Fuck Facebook.
But it was giving me Twitch will come in and try and save us, but YouTube would just keep putting us down. We'll go Rumble, and they go Rumble, no, Rumble bad.
Right wing Rumble. Let's get ready to right wing Rumble. But you got to get on all platforms, man.
Who gives a fuck though? I don't give a fuck. It's like, oh, that's right wing. Oh my god, it's right wing because it's only them going there. If everyone goes there, it's not.
Exactly. Right? If you get like liberals and the liberal
and guess what? If you're an adult with a life, you don't talk or think about politics. If you tweet, think, or talk about politics, you should. And this is written by Brett Brock, endorsed by Matt Napo and Kelp Nate. You should hang yourself because you're a fucking loser. Politics? Oh, I care about the president. What? You care about who's leading? You want another man to lead you? Oh, but I wanted this one. You wanted another man to lead you. You fucking nothing. You absolute. Go and cut your own grass. Buy your fucking sandwich. Eat your food. Drink your drink, earn your money, and shut the fuck up, you worm. Oh, but have you heard what the Democrats are doing? Have you heard what the Republicans are doing? Oh, and Trump, he upsets me. Fuck you, you weak-minded piece of shit. And I know some of you watching this do that, right? Stop it. Fucking go for a run. Wank into a sock. Fuck somebody's wife. Do something.
Or kill someone's wife. Who cares?
Who cares? Stop. Now I'm gonna have a heart attack on YouTube. Who fucking? By the way, this is what it's like going to a pub with me. So this is why I'm getting excited. Who cares? Stop. But cares. Hair's the thing. Hair's the thing. Hair's the thing. Anyway, that was most of our first broadcast, I think. It's 52. Oh, we did 52 minutes. We'll go for a little bit longer, maybe, than stop and eat.
Get some food. Should I tell the wife to get the rice on? Oh, bitch.
How long does rice take?
10, 12 minutes.
Let's go for 15 minutes.
I'll go 15. What's up now? Time to take the drink.
We might need another drink or something, though, in the meantime.
I think we'll do this for a bit more. Get another drink, come back, pod for a bit more, then we'll put the worlds to rights, baby.
Let's run out now. I was getting all. This isn't happening. We had all the noises before. Oh god! In the video, we're just not looking at the camera enough to go. Stop being a loser, dude. Stop being a loser. This is better when we're together because we can egg each other on, and then we're just gonna start fucking
mind blowing shit and throwing things at the walls.
Killing people, you know?
Yeah, killing people.
Script written by Brett Brock, endorsed by Matt Napo and Kelp Nate. And we'll start endorsing all of you, by the way. We'll start endorsing all of you in this cult. Because it is a cult. We just haven't told you yet.
Yeah. Kevin Kelly, the worst. They're like bad people.
Well, they're day drinkers.
Yeah, they send us stuff to say. No, they're like behind the scenes.
Yeah. So if there's any criminal charges with this podcast later, we're gonna tie you all up in legal shit. We're gonna go. It was him. It was her. They were DMing us.
Yeah.
We didn't know what to say. We're just two like waterheads. Yeah. And they were like, just say this. Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah. I'll say Kobe Bryant's kid deserved to die because I'd never say that. They said it,
but she sort of probably did. Maybe that's what.
No. Obviously, it's a big joke and it was a tragedy. Let's put that out there, and then we'll have to. When someone else clips this whole hour, we'll just clip this 3 seconds. And go, no, that's the bit where we qualified it. Yeah. And when I said the Holocaust, it's not funny.
It's not funny. It's as funny as AIDS.
That was funny.
That was funny. But yeah, we've got a lot of people to blame. I blame. Do you know what?
I blame Fauci.
Fauci.
He's a liar.
Fauci and Chris Whitty and a lot of them. They're all fucking.
Well, why is it the people advising us on health all look really unhealthy? Why is it Chris Whitty looks like a fucking zombie, and he's the one going, I could tell you to be healthy. Yeah. Well, don't have some vitamin C or eat a lettuce.
He looks like a zombie in drag, doesn't he?
He's like been sucking peen and like eating skips.
Eating skips. His entire life, food sources.
I mean, squeezing into a suit and going, by the way, take the vaccine. This is not COVID misinformation. Take the vaccine. I've been vaccinated 3 times.
Only twice myself because I'm waiting on my baby.
3 lots of sugar water.
Sugar water, yeah.
But it's, they put it in me.
But they stuck it in your arm and you felt good though.
Bill Gates put it in me.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I remember you said you took a selfie. Bill Gates said, don't put up Carl. And you said, I'm on the Last Rites podcast. And he was like, fucking
Last Rites podcast scripted by Brett Brock at Husky Boyo. Take down his Twitch channel, by the way. Yeah. By the way, if you are Vladimir Putin's spies, go after that Twitch. Husky Boyo's Twitch channel. Take that guy out first. He's an American. He must be more of an aggressor, right? Probably.
Yeah, completely agree. Yeah,
completely agree. You know what they get?
I reckon Brett Brock is probably a COVID op.
He said cheers to you, but what he's really saying is, we're with Putin.
Yeah, we're with Putin, yeah. Hey, Jamie, take your top off. Hey, Carl, show us a nipple.
It's all blackmail.
That's a fucking secret COVID
psychological warfare.
Like it's a trigger thing.
Psychological warfare. Do we think they've got the people on board yet? He said, ban that bot. There we go. Oh, they've stopped. They've stopped. They've stopped interacting with us. I think we might have lost everyone. You know what?
Bots, baby.
That's what it's for.
Hope so.
Hopefully, we're going to get used to actually looking at the camera because I know we've been looking.
Fuck, it's boring looking at the camera. But Rogan to look at the camera, does he?
He looks at the person that he's talking to.
Yeah. So next time we arrange this better so we can have 2
we
cameras.
We could have a camera at the end of the desk and we're opposite.
Yeah.
The 2 cameras would be good. Yeah, well, that's
what we second half. We could do that, maybe. Oh, no,
maybe
too much effort.
No, too much effort. We're going to be more drunk.
We got one mic go.
We'll be more drunk.
Yeah.
No. Baby steps. At some point, we will have more in-person podcasts. Somehow, we'll work it out.
Yeah.
Even if I have to move in next door, we'll get rid of the bad family.
The bad family. There's only one woman living there. Easier. Much
easy. That's so easy. Yeah. You just pretend you're the gas man to look at the meter. I've come to look at your gas supply, and then just fucking kill him.
It's okay. I've done a
script written by Brett Brock, endorsed by Matt Napper and Company.
I've done Andy Dufresne, and I've taken bricks away from her dividing wall between our houses bit by bit, so she doesn't notice too much. And I've got a big poster up there as well. So
9/11 didn't even happen. The towers are still there. They're giving vaccines in them now.
Yeah.
Credit to Tim Dillon, of course.
A mass vaccine center. Imagine that was the.
Were we going to get a drink before the end of this? Or?
Yeah, should I get a drink?
One more quick one.
Yeah.
What should we have?
Beer or vodka?
Do anything easy. Let me let you out.
Out! Do it!
Do it now!
Do it now! One more drink.
One more quick one.
Yeah.
Food's coming, guys. There we go, innit? Solo. God, now the other one's gone. Good. Now I can be rational. Phew. I hope that everyone's had a really good evening. Listen to how calm and professional I am now without him. He eggs me on when we're in person to say all kinds of weird shit. I don't really think it matters what anyone says. Really, it should be okay. If you obsess over stuff, then don't, because I'm probably going to die in the next few months. Because when I hit my head, I still feel the pain in my skull. If I brush my head. I sometimes feel the pain. I think I fractured the back and top of my skull, and I never went to hospital. I never even went to a doctor. I was just I got knocked out on the floor, on a hardwood floor from 6 feet up, and never went anywhere. I didn't even tell it. I just had concussion for a day and laid in bed. And it's still 2 months later, if I just sometimes scratch my head, I'm like, oh, my whole skull hurts. That's not good, right? Is that not good? One good thing about America is I guess you guys look after your health a little bit more. I know you have the health system issues, but you probably go, I'll go and get that checked out. Here, I'm just Do you know what? I think I've got multiple skull fractures, and I just go, I'll just keep ignoring it. I'll just keep ignoring it, and then I'll die in like a year, and then people will go, "Oh yeah, he did say he hit his head a couple of years ago," but I don't care enough. We're on a rock that's flying through death, right? It doesn't matter. Just have fun and try and do nice things while you're here. Although, no, I might at some point. Do you know when my ass was bleeding, mate? I was gonna say to the nurse when she had a finger up my ass. When she had the finger up my ass, right? I was just gonna turn around and go, "Do you do brain scans here?" And that's how, because has to be funny to me to engage. So, do I do? Okay, I should have done a poll. Let's do a poll for the next episode. Should I go and get a doctor to look at my head? Because I think I really hurt it. Oh, I don't know. It tickles me. I think I really hurt my head. Should I get it looked at medically? It's wild, isn't it? If it was anyone else, if it was like a friend or anyone that said that happened, I'll go, yeah, you should go. You're an idiot. Go to the doctor. With me, I don't know. They might tell me I've got a massive tumour. Right? I can hear a domestic problem going on between Jamie and his wife right now. There's some sort of negotiation, and I'm not sure if I'm involved or not. But yeah, there we go. Oh, comments come up. Bob Saget. You know what Bob Saget rhymes with, though? He went out because he's a Saget. He hit his head, right? That's right. When that came out, I think he probably just fell over, hit his head, and went to sleep. Exactly. So I always knew from a kid that you shouldn't. I probably saw an episode of like, I don't know, a drama series that said you shouldn't sleep if you think you've got a concussion. I was fucked up. And every time I went to go to sleep, my whole brain was going, no, don't. And then I had to have a conversation with someone. I was spinning out for 10 hours. Yeah, Keely, don't listen to him. We're eating very soon.
We're eating very soon.
10 minutes. 5-10 minutes. Honestly, we're stopping this.
No. Do you want chips? Homemade chips?
If you want chips. Like,
yeah,
don't,
go on, Gil, get on.
Don't blame me, though. No, he doesn't want this. So you can hear me. Jamie wants chips.
Homemade curry chips.
Curry chips. Fucking hell.
She's going to make homemade
I probably
curry
wouldn't
chips.
even eat that. I'll have some for breakfast. All right. So how long are we doing this one for?
Brexit time. Until Russia decided they're going to get raped by Ukrainians and leave.
All right. What do we do? 10, 15?
Yeah, 10, 15. Curry's done. We've got to whack some chicken in that bad boy. She's going to do some homemade curry chips.
Which will take what? 20 minutes?
20 minutes, half hour tops.
Let's do 15 minutes more,
Yep.
And then we're stopping. Let me go for a quick wee. You entertain them.
I'm entertaining, baby. Danger, danger. High voltage. I have a great camera in front of me. I'm going to buy a camera, or I drug Carl, kill him, and steal his camera. Is it worth 20 years in prison? Probably so. Yeah. So I true story. I did have a gig last night, and it was out of fucking control. And I threatened to rape people with a mic stand because they wouldn't shut the fuck up. But it was all good, baby. It was all gravy. Absolutely fine. Who's in the comments, kids? Let me have a look. Oh shit. Home next afternoon or something usually, though. What was that, Kev? All right, boy. Sweet. We've got some comments coming in now. Can't read them fucking all. What's going down? Yeah, boy. Yeah, pods are on. Yeah. Yeah. Craig Johnson, baby. Craig's in the house, motherfucker. Yep. He knows. I'm assuming Craig's ha 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 is for anything I've said in the last 30 seconds, even though this fucking message was like an hour ago. Whatever. Who cares? Which podcast? That podcast is fucking hilarious. Again, I'm just going to assume is anything I've been on, Kev. Just naturally, it's the way my mind works. Victoria bringing the heat. Ken, my name has never been Victoria, but I do bring the heat, baby. So thanks. Always a good fucking, always a good one, baby. Christina, can you feel anything? I feel a lot. What I don't feel is empathy for people who stand up in comedy clubs, think that they're funnier than the people who are on the mic. They are funnier than nothing, and AIDS is funnier than them. But there we go. Carl's back. He has a bad water infection. He hasn't stopped pissing himself. Poor guy. I think he might have a really bad bladder disorder. A bladder disorder, which, Kelly's comment there. He knows he is.
Let's get gay.
Let's get gay. Let's get broke by mountain gay.
What this crowd last night? I've seen a bit of the tape, and what it is sometimes when you go and do a show, you want people to be there for comedy and to be sitting down, and the only thing they do is laugh, don't laugh, or fuck off. Not talk, not shout.
Yeah.
But I've been in rooms like it, and people are just yapping and shouting, and they're having a night out, and they're going, "Oh, there's just someone there."
It was beyond that.
That's not made an effort. Yeah, insane. I can't imagine what it is, but I've been in places like it, and you just need to.
It was fucking.
You need to get control of it. But Jamie, when I saw what he'd said, I was like, "Fucking hell, man, that was a bit harsh." But I can understand.
Yeah.
But like you said, people did listen.
They fucking.
I mean, he literally threatened to beat their skull in with a mic stand
and rape them.
Well,
with a mic stand.
Brett Brock again, isn't it?
Brett Brock again.
Brett Brock writes everything. This is on Twitter. You can see what we're working with here in our studio. We're not quite
studio times.
Got to get the button right to stop that live thing, haven't I? Because otherwise it look weird. Because then you're doing the live thing, and then you look down and going, "Where's the button?
Yeah.
How do I stop? How do I stop there?" No. Oh no.
But we young like these TikToking generation, they got it nailed down, haven't they? They can do everything. Like
talking across the universe.
Talking across the universe.
They have, but TikTok's going to help the war.
Dancing on TikTok practically cured COVID.
And ironically, China runs TikTok, so China's helping in the war.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's crazy fucking times. But the doctors dancing and TikToking the way they did
in the pandemic. Lazy liars. There's a massive pandemic, but it's just hot nurses getting the tits out on TikTok.
Doing all
that.
And the odd,
I watched it all.
Yeah,
I know all the things.
And the odd decent male chisel nurse getting a doctor getting his fucking chest out there.
And there's nothing wrong with that either. There's nothing wrong with it. It's good. It's good. Encourage it.
They got the women's wet. The women's were wet.
Ironically, they wanted the anus. They wanted the anus.
They wanted the anus. Yeah.
It's gonna be hard after when we have some food and more drink. It's gonna be hard to come back and but it won't be. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll come in here. We'll sit down. We'll man the.
By the way, we will never listen or watch to this podcast. I might skip through it. We'll never watch it back, so we won't know what we said or did. And then at some point, someone will go, "Why did you in 2022 call it the Holocaust?" And I'll go, "Did I?"
Yeah.
And they'll go, "Yeah, it's serious." And I went, "What?"
When? Yeah.
No.
When?
No, I've got a speech impediment.
Yeah, Holocaust. Yeah. I just think fake news. You edited that thing out and maybe sound like I said the hot.
I meant to call it just a big bag of lies.
yeah.
There we go. See, Napa always says that I don't laugh too much in podcasts, but I'm laughing in person because it's just like being in the pub.
He's laughing.
I'm not laughing at me. I'm just laughing about how I know that'll happen in 3 years. And by then, though, I hope to have a brothel of my own.
Yeah.
And I'll just be running a trafficked women business.
Yeah. I on the topic of
they'll all be spinning
the Holocaust and spinning women. Yeah. On the topic of the Holocaust and this, that, the other. Again, this is a joke written by Brett Brock.
Brett Brock at Husky Boyo on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram.
Signed off by Matt Napo. The joke is
help Nate.
Yeah, how many Jews live in Israel? And then the punchline is add 6 million. It was like Brett Brock fucking joke. It's like he wrote down.
But no, let's not talk about the Holocaust anymore. I was like, but I was like, yeah, I've got something to say, but I haven't really.
Yeah.
You know, I've said it 100 times.
Add 6 million more.
It's
a fun, family-friendly joke. It's clean.
I had a bit where I was basically accusing him of lying about how many it was, but I said I'm not doing that. But then I made it about the is it the Battle of Waterloo or something, or something where 10,000 people died,
right?
And I was like, they rounded that and they didn't round down. So what was the real number? Was it 9,999 or was it 500? Like, how far did they round? They definitely didn't round down, right? Because you wouldn't. It's not good for the leaflet. It's not good for the pamphlets, is it? You round up.
You got to round.
I mean, was it 5,999,999 or was it 3?
I
mean, where's the margin of error?
Yeah, but it's always the thing.
And 7 million spastics.
Yeah.
So where's their state? Why didn't we give disabled people a state?
Yeah. Everyone, like gypsies, where are their state? They should have had a state of their own.
They are a state.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy Carr covered that one. We leave that one be. Poor fucker.
They are a state. And also, where's the disabled people's country? Why didn't we draw a border for just people in wheelchairs? After the Holocaust, you've had a real bad time.
Yeah,
there's your country.
Yeah,
There's loads of ramps.
Going,
skate parks.
Yeah, go to the Middle East, a random place, and just say, like, I know you guys have been here a long time.
Let's go.
What we're gonna do is
let's in the middle of Iraq. Just carve out a dodecahedron and go, the disabled live here now.
Yeah.
They're just going to go on their ramps. And by the way, if you say anything, you're an anti...
Yeah, an anti a wheelchairist individual or whatever.
You're an anti-spastic.
Yeah, anti-spasticist person.
And I think a spastic is an underused word.
And the Iraqis say, oh yeah, but I'm seeing a lot of concrete ramps being like coming into my back garden. It's like, well, you know, it's
right. By the way, when the disabled take up arms and start dribbling on the people around them too much, so they drown and die, you can't say anything because otherwise you're not.
Yeah.
You know,
you're a Hmong denier.
Yeah,
it's like
you're denying it.
Yeah, you didn't believe in the Hmong war. I'm not talking about Mongolians. I'm talking about the other one. Fucking hell.
And also, these ones can't even understand what a barcode is, can they? So they probably wouldn't. They probably wouldn't even complain.
Yeah.
By the way, there's probably bits in this for eventually.
The only barcode they see is the one on the side of the wheelchair. And they don't know.
I'll never listen.
They have no idea what that barcode is.
This is too much.
You won't be able to be taken down.
Listen, in the second, I'm just telling you now, in the second podcast, we've got to be careful because this one was skating on the edge, wasn't it?
Yeah,
skating on the edge of what Husky Boyo and Kelp Nate can put up with, you know?
Yeah,
they has to be
Matt
cancelled.
Napo signed this off. He said it's all good to go. Husky Boyo, Brett Brock said this is good material. It's all fucking signed, sealed, and delivered, babe. It's all cool.
Anyway, there will be we'll ban some words in the second one. We won't talk about that. We won't talk about them. We won't talk about them.
Yeah. We're going to be more controversial in the next part, though. What we're going to talk about is wine and cork or screw top. That's bad topic of conversation.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's got to be screw top these days because cork is pretentious.
It's pretentious as fuck.
It used to be that you needed a bottle of wine, right? Even if you brought like an £8 bottle of wine, you'd need to cork it out, right?
Yeah.
These days, almost everything is screwed up, and there are good wines you can get for 5, 6, 7 quid that are pretty decent. You can get a bottle of Malbec for like 6 quid.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
boy.
And it's fucking nice. It's not shit.
Yeah.
Because I remember back in the day where you would buy cheap wine, it would be like, and you can
Blossom Hill and shit.
You can still get it for like 3 and it's like that, but for 4.55, 6, it's often an offer. Buy it. You can buy an £11 wine. It might be a little bit better. But if you're buying a 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 200, 300, you're an idiot because that isn't getting any better. At some point, it stops. And I think it probably stops about I'm not a wine guy, but it probably stops around the £50. I would never buy that. But it probably stops around there. Above that, it's just people being idiots. It's going, this is a 350 and it's
1982.
I can almost smell the slavery in it, and the cork and the flour. And I'm not going to drink it. I'm just going to go like I'm trying to swallow cum for the first time. Like, what do I do with it, Dad? Daddy, what do I do with it? And then they go, yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Stupid.
it's fucking insane. Is probably some people who've got this like unique fucking taste palette who can taste whatever.
No, it isn't. It's liars. It's
like
liars
fucking...
saying they've got a unique taste palette going, That's my uncle raping me, not my dad.
Yeah. The jizz tastes different. It's less salty because he didn't like fish. Pigs. But yeah, you're probably right, actually. Yeah.
I'm writing that down because I'm nicking that.
You take that one.
Nicking some of that for the stage. For when I've completely lost a room, and I'm going to go, now I'm going to talk about my uncle coming in my mouth.
Yeah.
And it's you people.
Yeah. Wine drinking cunts. Yeah.
But
it's pretentious. It isn't it? I will spit on them, not the microphone, as I'm telling them. I will scream and spit on them and tell them they guzzle their uncle's cum. A bottle of wine on stage in a glass and do a fucking Oliver Reed overfill the fucking thing and just fucking
and then get brought back from the dead on CGI, which I think is it's a boss move, if anything.
Yeah, it's great, man. Yeah, shadows and dust.
All right. How long did we go? It's 1:15. God, I smashed that now.
You smashed that.
There's sometimes in the podcast, I'm drinking a coffee and you're drinking 3 vodkas and I'm going, oh, he's drinking a bit fast.
Yeah.
It's because I've been a bender for 3. I'm not going to be a bender anymore. You wait. You wait for the next.
You'll have a coffee or two. Yeah, but
the next 10 podcasts I'm going to get drunk on.
Like I do. It's just behaving yourself really well lately.
I don't drink as regularly, I think, but I drink. I love drinking.
You gotta love drinking, baby.
I don't drink so much, man. By the way, for the second episode, oh god, the camera's gone. Someone tell us when that goes. For the second episode, these are coming out, right? Aren't they? These are coming out.
Yeah.
For the second episode.
I got my glasses on, baby. You're gonna slouch back.
The heroin.
I want to be under the sea.
The heroin.
In Octopus's garden.
Be my heroine.
I want to do drugs.
Be my hero.
I want to get off my face on dirty octopus pussy. Blah.
Kobe Bryant was a prick.
COVID vaccines are good.
No, good. Yes, they're good. Take.
I got 2.
Actually, if you end the podcast by saying go take all the vaccines.
Yeah.
For a mild cold, then take them.
Yeah, maybe get Patreon from them. The people who made the vaccines.
Big Pharma.
Big Pharma, yeah. Big Pharma.
Google how much they've been fined over the years. Google how bad of a company Pfizer are.
Pfizer.
Oh, actually, they even sound nuts. Pfizer are full of Nazis, and we will invade. They have killed a lot of, and we will invade. I keep saying we shouldn't keep saying things that are ridiculous. Then I say more ridiculous. Get vaccinated. COVID is very important. It's a mild code. Yeah. Go and get. It's very important apparently to fat and old people. Get jabs, but and then
are dead already.
They are. Most of the ones that can die are dead. And then also,
there's positives.
There are positives because some of them are annoying. How many old fat people that died of COVID were just racists?
Probably.
Loads of it.
Yeah, of course.
Positive, right?
Great Auntie June. She was a horrible cunt.
So, what a shame.
Great Auntie June. She was a horrible bitch. And
get your jab, so we mean it. And then
get jabbed up, baby.
We mean it.
Like a heroin addict in the park.
This might be a problem. No, it's gonna be good. We're gonna wrap this up now. And everyone, please come back in 1 hour. We're gonna be way more rational. And we're good. Sorry for not looking at you, by the way. I know you wouldn't look in my drunk eye. We're gonna come back and we're gonna be way more rational in like a while. It was supposed to be in 30 minutes, but we're not. Should we make it 9:30?
Yeah, give it what's the time?
An hour, basically.
Yeah, give it
an hour off. We're going to come back at 9:30, which will be 5:30 Eastern time.
Yeah.
I think, right? No. 4:30 Eastern time?
No, it'd be...
it's minus 5 hours.
3, 4...
It's 4:30.
Yeah,
9:30.
4:30,
4:30 Eastern time.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant deserves to die.
Yeah.
COVID is bad.
So
Jabs are good. Ukraine is strong. Russia is weak. Putin looks like a big cancerous bollock. Zelensky is a hero.
Yes.
He might beat his wife, but for now he's a hero.
So. Yeah. She deserves it, probably.
Are these people abusing us now? What's going on?
Yeah,
they are.
So. What are they saying?
I don't know. I've been scared to look for ages.
Ban that bot, Carl. Ban that bot.
Oh yeah, they stopped talking to us. They stopped talking because every subject they brought up were like, "Well, that's funny." That's Oh shit! Oh no, we've missed them. 1 hour. 9:30, 4:30. Please come back. Please share it. Please retweet. We'll tweet stuff. We'll try not to be as stupid. We're just getting silly there. We'll be calm. We'll try and engage you guys a bit more. And I'm sorry for never looking at the camera because I'm just looking at the microphone. It's a big black penis. All right.
Sign out, Carl. Sign out, bitches.
Seniola will be on Twitter. I'll be on Twitter, and we're going to go and eat. And we will see you in a bit. Thank you very much for joining us. Please subscribe. Shake. I can't even talk anymore. Just come back to us. Just love us. We're not that bad. Bye.